Demo hands holding in. We'll be looking at security operations program, design and review. Board presentation by Daniel Olufowote, cybersecurity process consultant. On this slide, we'll look at security environment. DHHI has many ways to protect its information, and these security operations are assets. The things DHHI is trying to protect is data and information, services, devices, people. Also, we look at vulnerabilities, we look at exploit, we look at threat actors, threats, risk, controls. On this slide, we look at home security models. Protecting DHHI assets and information is like when you protect your home. We look at perimeter protection. Perimeter protection is the first consideration when designing a home security system. You prevent any form of an intruder from accessing your home or data. Second, we look at interior protection. A second line of defense should detect an intruder if they get past the perimeter protection. Sensors can also be mounted to monitor other areas of concern at home and help against threats of a personal account, and the more active you are, will save your account from being tampered with. We look at environmental protection. Your system can also be set up to monitor the environment. Most security companies have specific sensors for each of these applications. Likewise, as a company, make your information secure from unauthorized users to have access to your informations. On this slide, we'll look at defense in depth. Defense in depth is a concept used in information security in which multiple layers of security controls are placed throughout an information technology system. It intends to provide redundancy if a security control fails or if vulnerability is exploited, that can cover aspects of personal, procedural, technical, and physical security for the duration of the system life cycle. On this slide, we look at the security operations. First, we look at how to identify critical informations. That's the first one. The second one, we look at you have to analyze threat. The third one, you analyze vulnerabilities. The fourth one, you assess risk. And the fifth one is you apply appropriate countermeasures. On this slide, we'll be looking at the justification for improving security operations. Security operations are meant to be executed for more than 2 years. We look at the best practice to improve security operations. We look at the goal of process improvement to identify and eliminate weaknesses in your business processes. We look at prioritizes risk assessment. We look at DHHI to ensure to comply with government regulations and security. On this slide, we have the budgetary plan for security operations. We have column 1 and 2. Column 1 give us the details of the budgets, and the column 2 give us the amount to be used and the total spent. And on this slide, this is the last slide, we have the references for all the slides work on. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.